I'm going to do a continuation on the video I just did on ego. There are many beautiful things released to the earth from higher dimensions. They come to us through inventors, through sages, through the inspired ones. What happens to these things can be seen if we look around. The government here, probably governments everywhere, are very much on the lookout for the latest and greatest ideas, understandings, technologies. They tend to grab them up, pull them out of the public realm, and develop them in hidden, dark rooms, dark from the view of society and the people. And of course, they take the funding to do that from the people, and then they rob the people of the fruits of it. And so, as we look around, things can seem pretty dark. Well, remember, be in heart. Whenever things look really dark to you, do what you can to take a pause, recognize that you're in mind, and settle back down into your center. Pull yourself back into the now. Here's my suggestion. People are waiting and hoping for modern, advanced, benevolent ET races to come in and lend us a hand. And I'm going to say, no doubt, there are any number of them trying to do that now, but look what happens every time a new technology is given. What good does it do? They are most often twisted to be used for war, spying, destruction, maintaining the power elite in their cozy positions. Little wonder they don't come forth with more. Now, be in your higher dimensional self. As you're in heart, you're also plugged in to the you that exists. We're all multidimensional. All right? It's kind of an escape hatch from 3D. You can be 3D and so much more just by being centered. And you can do this when wide awake. It's not just when you're in meditation. To me, meditation is 24/7. I still haven't mastered the thing with while I'm sleeping, but good things are happening there too. Okay, so, and let us remember that we create the reality that's out there. A reality in air quotes, if you will. Since things being empty, since they're made of atoms, which are in effect empty. None of it's all that real. It's just a seeming that we're playing out here. Now, that also puts us in charge. That means, in effect, that the work that we do within on the self, on self-healing, has its manifestation out there in the world. For some, it's a stretch, but that's a mind thing. Be in heart, and you'll know. There is no outside. All of this is really within. Think fractal. Plug into that. Do what you can to just ignore what mind has to say and stay with the flow here. To the extent that in our own lives we take over, the divine being that we are takes over from ego, from mind, and begins ruling, if you will, running the show. That's what we'll see reflected out there. as more and more of us do this, as we're morphing into our higher dimensional self, all of this contributes to the rising in consciousness. We'll see it reflected on the outside. If it was a world where 51% of us were awakened, truly awakened, it wouldn't look like it does now. Now, a lot of us are waking up, but we're thinking, oh, it's a very private thing, and we don't want to let people around us know. Maybe it's time to come out of the closet with your awakening and to walk your talk, or to at least talk, and to transform the fear, because that's fear-based. As we will just be authentically who we really are. And we'll make mistakes, friends. Of course we will. We're still here in 3D. So perfection is not the standard, just honesty and integrity. And coming from heart, being in the flow. It's mind that would apply a cold, calculated report card or judgment of perfection to anything. The more we step out of that way of being within ourselves, the more we'll see it manifested in our world. And then, won't it be nice? Maybe I hesitate to even call them elder brothers, the star people. I have to wait until enough of us take responsibility for ourselves. We'll see it reflected in the world. You're not so unimportant as you've been taught to believe. You are supremely important. You are the one. The changes that you make a difference. They really count. And so the pauper, the street person, the poor people around the world, there's nobody more important than they are. There's nobody more powerful than they are. We are not organized in classes and all of this divide and conquer thing that's been done where some think themselves better than others. All of that is garbage. We are the one. All of it. And our changes count. Take heart. Good day. Oh, the rainbows are showing up. Very good.